Je m'en vais, va-t'en, allez-vous-en are French sentences that you heard before in books, in movies and even in songs, as in
tôt ou tard, s'en aller.
And even if you didn't catch them, you know that aller in French means to go, and actually so much more, and is very, very used in everyday French. But those je m'en vais, va-t'en, allez-vous-en seem trickier, where actually they use the form s'en aller, and I'm going to show you how you can use it as well. Bonjour, I'm Géraldine, your French teacher. Welcome to Comme une Française. Today, like every Tuesday, I'm going to help you get better at speaking and understanding everyday modern French. C'est parti. In French, the verb aller mostly means to go. Aller. Its conjugation is a little bit difficult and you have to add something after in order to make the sentence work. For example, je vais manger. Je vais manger. I'm going to eat. Tu vas à Paris. You're going to Paris. Tu vas à Paris. Elle va où? Elle va où? Where is she going? Elle va où? It's a question. So how do you use to go on its own actually? Well, you use s'en aller, s'en aller. I know that s'en aller seems really strange. What is this S in the middle? Why is there an en? This is what I'm going to show you in details. S'en aller is made of different elements. The first element, the easiest, is aller, which is the verb to go. Aller is something that you already know. Then you have the pronominal S, and it is oneself or myself. Then we have the pronoun en, which is from here. Okay? That's why when you put all this together, it actually means from oneself to go from here. From oneself to go from here. And this is to leave. S'en aller means to leave. And when you use it, you have to change the subject, the verb, and the pronominal S to agree with the topic that you're talking about, but never ever en. For example, je m'en vais. I'm leaving. Je m'en vais. Je is the subject. Then you have the pronominal Je m'en vais, so that's related to me, so it's Then you have the pronoun en, which doesn't ever change, and then you have aller in the present. So je m'en vais is I'm going, I'm leaving. Then if we take the other persons, we have tu t'en vas, you're leaving, tu t'en vas. Then we have on s'en va, we're going, or elle or il s'en va. Nous nous en allons, this is tricky, nous nous en allons, vous vous en allez, yes, vous vous en allez, and then at the end, ils or elles s'en vont, they're leaving. So this is the full conjugation. Obviously, it's so much more fun to use this form in the imperative, as we saw in the introduction, as in va-t'en or allez-vous-en, go away. If this is too difficult for you, you're a beginner, and you don't want to use s'en aller, you can use partir instead, which means to leave as well. But because s'en aller is everywhere in French and aller is especially everywhere, I wanted you to know about it. So if you want to replace it by partir, you can say je pars demain instead of je m'en vais demain, I'm leaving tomorrow. This is absolutely fine. Je pars demain. Or instead of il s'en va déjà, you can say il part déjà, and this is roughly exactly the same. I told you that aller is very useful. It's also very useful for beginners who want to skip a bit of the conjugation because it is used to build le futur proche, which is very simple and very easy to use. Le futur proche. It's also used to cheer people, as in allez, that you probably know. And at last, it's used in greetings as well in everyday life in French. You can say ça va? And all these are in the playlist that I just made for you. You have lessons about each of these topics, which are very useful if you want to speak everyday modern French. So click on the video on the screen and I will see you in the next video. Allez, à tout de suite!